Good morning, dear listener. Good morning. It's another beautiful Friday morning, and it is Up Nepa. Yeah, your number one favorite radio program here at Prestige 91.7. This is Up Nepa, and you know how we do it. This is a program that is tend to inform you, to educate you, to enlighten you, and of course, to give you a bit of an entertainment. Good morning once again. My name is Victoria Festus, and this morning I'm going to be your host. Yeah, but this boat, I'm not going to be riding this boat alone. I have beautiful, amazing ladies with me this morning that will be making this show. You know, that will not make me feel lonely today. Okay, this morning I have with me our one and only Safia Yaman, our Mrs. Entrepreneur,
Okay.
businesswoman. Okay, and we also have our wonderful Justina Ashishana. Welcome, ladies. Good morning.
Good morning, Vicky. But Vicky,
Good morning, Vicky.
this your clothes I shine like this. Is it well ironed?
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Oh,
all right.
I'll
Okay, all right.
give you the
Good
black
morning.
so that, you know. Okay, good morning. All right, this is Up Nepa, and you already know if you can join this program live on Facebook at Up Nepa platform and on YouTube at Up Nepa _platform, or you can reach us through our, here on the studio at Prestige 91.7. Tune into Prestige 91.7. Yeah, that is where we are. All right. So, last week we asked the hard question: is the 2 weeks outage or darkness, electricity darkness in Niger State, a commercial or is it a commercial problem? And it's a hard question because it resonates around everybody. Yeah, we all had this experience of outage and blackout for 2 weeks. But today we are asking, after all the explanations by our guests, after all the said and done, what has changed? Has anything changed from the outage? Has anything changed? That's what we're going to be looking at after all the explanation. What has changed? And ladies, I don't know why I feel emotional about this, because I've not seen lights in my household. I've not seen lights in my house. They promised us, say lights go improve. I never see lights. What's go happen?
You know, my last question last week to Dr. Odekina was, how soon will this problem, should Niger Lights expect light? And he said, now, very soon.
Now.
So the now, we are still waiting for the now. Because me, I have not seen lights. Before I even said last week, we were even still, they were still bringing, they'll bring it in the morning and bring in the night, maybe like one hour. But this one now, let's do this week all through. I didn't have light all through Monday.
No.
On Tuesday, they brought it in the afternoon for just, I think, an hour. Then, after that Tuesday, the next time I saw light was yesterday in the morning for 2 hours again. When I was leaving home this morning, there was still no light. So the now, well, we are still waiting for that now.
And Justina, okay, like someone like me, last week I wasn't on this show, but I watched people use through our social media pages, and I saw the conversation people were having with Engineer Sam and what he said. Just like you said, that immediately after this program they'll start seeing improvements. But this improvement, I don't know whether he's telling us maybe in dreams or maybe in reality, because to me, like, even my area is becoming worse. Just like you said, it's becoming worse. Like, even before he said that, made that pronouncement, we were having like, at least it'll be 3 hours for us at night. That's mistakenly 2 hours. But now, since he even made that pronouncement, that's if it's even worse because you don't even see lights. At times you just flash the lights. If you're not even careful, it ends up spoiling some of your appliances.
You know, apart from even Dr. Odekina that came, we also had the chairman of the Niger State Regulatory Commission, and he said that they were shortchanging us, and that he was going to write letters, and because they told him how to go about it, he said that he was going to demand for us to be given the full allocation. So we don't know now if the allocation dropped lower than the last week, what has been. So we don't even know what has been done now, whether it's still maybe okay, last week he said they were giving us 9% instead of 15.5.
Well,
Maybe now it has reduced from 9% to
2%.
it is it is
Let
well.
me talk
So
about
we don't.
like-
I too I did not know, but he said that he's going to
Serious.
write letters and ensure that we get the full allocation. So we don't know what has been the update of that for now.
And we need to know, because you cannot just come to the studio, especially on this Up Nepa program, to just make promises, because we have
People that are
viewers
listening,
who are
yeah,
listening to
are
us,
expecting.
and they look up to us that
Yeah.
any promise made, it's an assurance that there's going to be a change. But there's a promise made here, and since then I don't think there's any change, because it's as if it's getting worse, like I've said earlier. So if you're coming to give us assurance, please try to give us assurance with backups, so that when we are because after the show last week, Justina, I remembered having a conversation with you, which you said you made some observations, you made some findings within the state capitals to know how many hours that have they gotten, has it been improved, all these things. You explained yesterday, saying that most of people, even like nothing is improving.
Nothing, because I even took it to my social media, my
Okay.
Facebook page, and I asked questions. So have there been any change? And all responses was the light that they've been receiving so far has reduced, has dropped, and this has affected a lot of things.
Okay. In terms of businesses and all this. We're talking about affected just now. Does it mean now that Vicky, are they going to give us NEPA bill for this month?
Let's put
cross
that.
our
Okay.
Okay, let me just take you guys back a little. So last week, Friday, we had Engineer Sam, the MD of Niger Electricity Distribution Company, and also we also had the chairman, Mr. Engineer Sharu, which is the chairman of the Niger State Regulatory Commission. They were here live, you know, and they explained, they shared their perspective, you know, and offered some explanation of what has happened or what has been going on, the causes of this, you know, blackout. And for the past 1 week now, results still shows that there's still blackout. Because me, that I'm talking to you now, forget all this English that I'm speaking. Yesterday I had to trek. You know where I had to trek to go and charge my phone. I'm going to charge my system. Like, the light issue is still there. There is no change. I live at Boso, and since 3 days now, there is no light. I've not charged my phone. I had to go out to go charge my phone. So this issue of light not being available is not about, you know, switching off the bulbs. It's beyond that. Foods are spoiling, you know, refrigerator businesses people are complaining. There is to get cold pure water yesterday. How many shops did I visit? 3 shops. Please, do you have cold pure water? There's no cold pure water. Cold pure water, no cold pure water. Light no day. You see light. They don't even ask you. Do you see any light that you are asking for cold pure water? It's well.
Vicky, I don't want to talk with, because if I talk now, people say this businesswoman has come again. Because even in terms of business, where you said no pure, as in you want to go to a shop to buy pure water, there's no cold pure water. Even us that were into all these businesses, it's worrisome. Like at times it makes you feel like I don't even like to give up.
Yeah.
But if you're not a good business person, you end up even giving up. But like I told people, like in this show, like 2 weeks, for almost 2 to 3 weeks now, almost a month, I don't sell fish again. No.
Fish seller.
Because the last time I lost almost more than 20,000.
Oh, wow.
How much is the gain? How much is the profit? How much is this thing? When you're losing fish worth 20,000,
the
you
cost.
have to talk. And I don't have money to buy solar. So there are more business people, owners like me, that are out there. Some that are even not up to me. Some people just buy 2 bags of pure water to sell and get just small money. And all these things. It's serious. It's worrisome. So they need to know, like, and they promise that this issue from 12th to 15th, right? That they are going to, like, that was the information they passed, that they gave
before the outage.
Yeah, 12:50. So, and today is what? Today is 28. So maybe it's still 12. I don't want to talk. So what is it? Is it the communication? Is there a bridge in the communication?
You know, I don't know. Should I say is the communication? Well, this is not communication, because I know, according to what he said last week, that they had a press conference, and he was also here on set last week to still explain about the issue. Then I know he also went to some other radio station to still talk about the issue. So I don't think it's really I think the problem is from the should I say the allocation? So this tax should be like on the Niger Electricity Regulatory Commission for them to really push
to pressure them
and ensure that we get the normal allocation that we get. And the surprising thing is that some people on this 33 kV, they still get night. Like from my area where I stay, sometimes I'll come outside and I'll see lights. What happened now? Where is the light coming from? You see, us that we are using 11 kV. We are just looking at 33 kV having lights. They have normal. Yes, they have the normal light. I know they'll still try to want to prove me wrong, but we see it. I wish I have a record. I'm always at home, so I'll be taking record to say, okay, they have light from so time to so time. Even this morning when I was coming out, they had light.
But yes, now there's some 33 kV too. I don't have light too.
Okay.
There's some 33 kV that are also fighting, that they are paying the same thing, and they are like short-changing. Some 33 kV are having, some are not having, and they are paying the same money. So I don't know whether the 33 kV too has band A, B, C, and D. So that at least they will
maybe we need explanation.
More explanation, because sometimes 3 kV too don't have lights, and they are paying their money. Okay, for example, you're in the same area, you have 3 kV and just now 3 kV, and she's having light, you are not having lights, and you are all paying the same money for the same.
You know, last week I remember asking Sam about this. Lots of line loads on this 33 kV, and he was like, "There is no lot of line loads."
Okay.
So why is it that some are getting and some are not getting? We still need clarification on that.
And why is that they are also having often, and they are giving those on 11 kV very, should I say, little? Is there anything more? Is there anything other than little?
Semi-little.
Okay. Yes. There might be technical faults. Yes, the grid may be constrained, and there may be commercial realities that exist. But the real issue here is more deep, because there needs to be a very clear information about this light restoration, right? There should be clear information. We know that they came to make some explanations about this, but also we need to carry our consumers along. We need to carry them along, because you can't just see them as only bill payers. Come and pay bill. Come and pay bill. Carry us along. This is business, right? You people always say it's business. So how have you carried your customers? It's just like you having a business and you don't carry your customers along. Like okay, today a fish go there, a fish no go there. Something like that. So you also carry us along. How clear is the information? How timely
be partner in progress.
The information?
And I should be partner in progress now. Like you are helping me. Okay, they now the distributors or the let's say the Niger State Regulatory, they are providing us with lights, and we are paying them.
Yeah.
So we should be partner in progress, because it's rub my back and rub your back. If you're providing, giving me something for selling something for me, I should also should sell it to me with I should be happy, satisfied that yes, what you are selling to me. So at this time I'll come back to you again. And I feel again all these things. Let's be serious, because of there's no competition. We're relying solely on if there were 2 or 3 distributory this thing in the state, it will help. If you not do, even in market,
have switched to solar.
But even me, I'm saying I'm not selling fish because I don't have money. If I have money, they have solar fridge.
Yeah, I'm looking for that solar fridge.
You see, I just say I have money. The most money to buy. I don't know. So I really have all these people that have money to access all this. They don't see it as anything. They feel it's nothing. You're the one suffering. And these poor people that have 1 or 2 this thing, they tend to contribute. And this same of all that is the revenue people will see come the TC and tax. They come and collect tax from us.
That's painful.
So you see, all these things are not making, and just Auntie Justina said, still coming back to the issue of the 33 kV. You said it's not making. You said when Vicky asked, he said there's no load too much. Then what is the cost? Because we need to talk. I'm Justina.
No, I think the cost is what they said. The reason for all this issue of low electricity supply was the repairs that was carried out.
Okay.
But they said that the repairs took place from 12th to 15th.
Are they still doing maintenance?
So are they still doing maintenance? That's something that they need to let people know. Yes, I know. Engineer Sam on last week said that. Last week, engineer Sam said they had stakeholders was up. They have this, but a lot of people are not on this
Platform.
not on this platform. Me, I am not on the AEDC platform, and I'll be truthful about that. And I am a journalist. So the other time they also say they call journalists. I was wondering, okay,
What of journalists?
journalist. I had to call one or two of my colleagues. Please, do you attend? And the answer I got was something else. So if you are calling people to send out this message, who are you calling? If you are talking about it, who are you talking about it to? What radio station are you going to speak about it? Who are you meeting? Have you called a stakeholders meeting? Like gone to look at this so words? Like, I'm sure they have they should have like local government officers who is also spread these messages
to them.
If it's to go the traditional way, or be using local broadcast or
religion leaders,
so that everybody will be aware of what is happening. If you still meet the normal or the common man now and say, if you just tell you that he now like no, he does not know what is happening.
All these counselors self in the areas counselors, they can spread the one-on-one communication. And
yes, I know Engineer Sam tried a lot because I saw him going, but sometimes he's not the only one that needs to be doing this. They also need to be
regulators too.
The regulators also need to also everybody needs to be aware because a lot of people don't even know that there was repairs on the grid. A lot of people don't know that whether we are like
I was not aware until Friday. He said it.
Yes, I was not aware.
Nobody was aware. It's really around what just now said.
So communication is key.
No, communication is there, but there's proper communication. And the right channels. I'm talking about maintenance and just now. Like, we cannot just come like one day and do maintenance. We have issue of lack of maintenance culture in Nigeria.
Okay.
Like, if something does not happen, we won't tend to like do anything. Until when something happens, that's when we will now say, okay, we are going to repair this thing. Like how many this thing now? For in a month, sometimes once we enter new year or once we enter new month, all my prayer used to be, oh God, let the grid not collapse this month too. Because every time the grid is collapsing, why? Because there's no maintenance. We are no maintenance culture in Nigeria. And maintenance culture I will still say, like I said yesterday to you and Vicky, it must not be only maybe the government. Let's face reality. If it's the government responsibility, when it has to do with the electric power sector, right? When we notice something, then we should call on the government that this is what we've noticed too on this transformer or on this thing, so they come and repair it. Because some of these gadgets on the grid, I'm just saying, only God know, maybe they were there for more than 100 years. I mean, only know God know how many centuries.
They need to be replaced.
They need to replace. So all these things, like even the same thing is affecting our roads. When there's no proper maintenance culture, things fade up. So that maintenance culture, we need to imbibe it.
This discussion is amazing. It's just coming from the heart. Okay, so this is still Up Nepa, and you can watch this program live on Facebook at Up Nepa platform and on YouTube at Up Nepa_platform. Do well to drop your comments. Contribution, please. Has light improved in your area? We want to see it. We want to hear from you.
Want to know.
They said that the person who wears the shoes, no where it pinches him, right? So let's hear from you. And I think at this point we need to open our phone line so that we could hear from our listener what is happening in their area. How are they coping with the light issue, and has there been any improvement? And the number to call is 0903-8808-883, 0903-8808-883. Beg your pardon. Okay, I think we're having our first call for today, but before the call start coming in, I want to ask this question. Now, we have said what has happened. We have done the explanation. Now, what must change? What must actually change? We need a change. We need a change. This is the era we are. We need improvement. So what must change? Okay, let's take our first caller for the day. Hello, good morning. Let there be light. Good morning. Up Nepa. Good morning. Is your name and where you're calling from?
My name na Ambassador Gebu the Challenger. Adebano from Tudun Fulani.
You're welcome, Ambassador.
Thank you. As an ambassador of peace and truth and as an ambassador of AEDC, working for them free of charge, truth is always my watchword. And I'll always speak the truth. You see, AEDC.
Ambassador, your area, has the lights improved? Has the light improved? What's going on in your area?
Seriously speaking, the light has not improved. The only improvement I noticed was last night. That was the only improvement I noticed for this week.
So you had light. You had light throughout the night?
No. You know, it's good one speaking the truth. So throughout this week, the only upgrade I saw from AEDC was last night, as I earlier told you. They brought the light around 11 o'clock. It was there for 5 good hours before they took the light. So that is the greatest achievement.
Greatest improvement so far. Wow.
Yes. So secondly, please, I want to advise AEDC. I am their good ambassador. By the time they do well, I promote them, I upgrade them. But if they don't do well, they know me. I do what we call constructive criticism. And it is a wake-up call for AEDC should step up and do the needful. Like last week, what we discussed, when our precious visitor was in the studio, they said they held a meeting, they sat down with some journalists and co. You see, they should be doing the right thing at the right time in a proper way and channel so that everybody will be able to participate. This is the advice I'm giving them.
All right. Thank you so much, Ambassador.
See, I want to cut my talk short, please. It is not everybody that have an Android. And even you have an Android, it's not everybody that have data. The sweetest way of passing communication, creation of awareness and orientation is on radio stations. They should create what we call jingles. Like what happened, a lot of people didn't know. Like me, they were coming to ask me as an ambassador of AEDC. I told them it was not a power grid collapse. This is what happened. So I did think they are doing what we call creation of awareness and orientation on radio station. They are placing jingles. It will be the best. And if they can collaborate with you and others so that they will be passing information, you understand, through radio stations or through areas, it will be better. I don't get you understanding me. So please, me, I am challenging AEDC this morning.
Okay, thank you so much, Ambassador. Thank you. Your time is up, Ambassador. We have other callers calling in, so we could take their calls. Thank you so much, Ambassador, for your contribution. Okay, I think Ambassador has shared his own story.
Yes.
Up to 5 hours light. Wow. Okay.
He's lucky.
We have other callers.
All right, let's take this call again. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, people in the studio.
Good morning, sir.
Up Nepa.
Let there be lights.
I still remain engineers now, but first and foremost, it's unfortunate for Niger State. Niger Power State. If I am to even decide, I think that power state has to be removed because it doesn't merit what they call it. 4 dams, 4 good dams in this state. And we cannot go to having stress our life. It's unfortunate. So what I'm even saying on advising the government, you know they have privatized this so-called...
Well, you can talk to us.
So we accept that. But nevertheless, government has to put eyes because
We lost that caller.
Okay. Okay, the number to call is 0903-880-8883. Oh, sorry, we lost that call. We have another call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Smoke Nepa.
Let there be light.
Yeah, this is Bako Wakili also from GK.
Okay,
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, I will contribute based on our experience in GK.
Okay, sir.
I want to say that light has not really improved.
Okay.
Although they bring like 2-3 hours in a day. They brought light since yesterday in the afternoon before 5. It has gone and up to now there's no light. But I want to also sympathize with the AEDC and also the people of MENA and its environment on the present situation. The maintenance issue, yeah, if you don't have, even the car you are using, the bike you are using, if you don't maintain it, definitely it will break down.
Yes.
So therefore, whatever the situation they are facing, they are tackling. If they can keep this, all these maintenance, if they can fix it, it will be good for the customers to enjoy life and pay their bills. But I want to also appeal to them that now that there is no light, no 1-2 hours light in a day, the bill, it should reflect the hours where the customers are receiving light. It shouldn't be an expected bill of normal charging the normal because it will be unjust. It will be unjust to customers. So we should get the situation. I know definitely they are doing something to resolve the matter. May God help us.
Amen. All right. Thank you very much.
Amen. Thank you,
Please, you
sir.
can also make your contributions on our social media handle at UpNepa platform and at UpNepa_ platform. Please make your contributions, your comments, your what has changed your area, observation. Just say something so that we'll all be able to communicate properly.
I think we have another caller. All right.
Okay.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Let there be light.
Thank you for this today's program. This is what I've been expecting for today. The man I complain that I have no shoe. You find a man that lay.
Sir, please, can you speak loudly?
I still remember Prince Elijah behind the photo, white lion or photo.
Okay.
You see, so far as I'm concerned, Nepa issue just fall apart in Nigeria. The bad and the good and the ugly.
Okay, sir. In the past 1 week, have you had as the electricity supply to your area, has it improved so far?
The issue is that that's what I'm still coming to. The issue of that of the supply of electricity is zero plus zero equal zero. And in both. And this your radio station is still in both. That's all the fight to ourselves. Even now, as I'm talking to you, you are using diesel to power your station now. Yes. We cannot be able to see like even 1 hour, 2 hours in a day. At the ending of the month, Nepa parade with their so-called fake bill to scam the steel of Oposo. So far as I'm concerned, to be bill for me from 10,000 where I'm not getting even 5 hours. Today I'm not getting right of even 2 hours, bill of 20,000 for me. It's not a scam. Let us define the cost already in Nepa is higher than the National Assembly in Abuja. Who cannot put our hand in looking, be watching all these things? Where are we getting it so wrong? So far, so because in Boso, in Niger State, in Boso, there's no lie. It's wake up for their servant and stop with scamming the speed of this local government. Thank you very much.
All right,
Thank you so much. Indirectly, what he's saying is that there have not been improvement of light.
So far.
Like so far, he has not seen any changes, so there's no need for him to even make an observation. Let's see if we have another call.
Let's take another call. Yeah. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Please, can you speak loud?
You are taking to have to right inside for
Uh,
5 months.
You're welcome,
Okay, you're
Mr.
welcome,
Brian.
sir.
Yes, totally cell phone we don't have like.
Sorry, where?
Only yesterday.
Where exactly?
Paiko.
Yes, the green light yesterday, let's say for the week 1.5 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours.
For the past 1 week.
For the past 1 week.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Giving our message round so that we have to.
Oh,
Sorry, we lost that call.
Oh, that's a
Okay, Mr.
serious
Brian, you
one.
can call back. The number to call is 0903-880-8883. Okay, all right, we have another call. Oh, today is a hotline. Oh. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning,
morning,
sir.
sir.
You're welcome.
This is Jumo Fidre speaking from Ida.
You're
Okay,
welcome,
sir.
sir.
The situation of electricity in Ida is too bad. The problem is really getting worse.
You said in Bida.
Yes,
Okay.
within 10 minutes, light will be released for like 5 times. They will bring it, they will take it, they will bring it, they will take it. That if care is not taken, it will affect your electronics. And once that is damaged, the consequences go back to the consumer again. And you know, constitutionally, if Nepa release light, and it affects your house, you have the right to complain for compensation for very unfortunate. So we don't really know what is happening. Consumers are suffering. AEDC workers are suffering too. Then we is enjoying it. I think the owners are enough. And the workers, their hands are tied. They can't be able to speak to tell us what is happening simply because once they speak, the owner of the business indirectly disengage them. I don't know if you are seeing the kind of challenges we are having in Nigeria. Very, very unfortunate. If really the owner of this agency are ready to find a lasting solution, assistance in the studio, before this your Let There Be Night program, for how many years have you been experiencing things like this? For a long period and up-to-date solution has not come. It shows that it's intentional. It shows that the owner of the business are not ready at all. There's another challenging part of it that we are trying to get clear. Yes, Niger State Regulatory Body has been set up. What has been the issue? Is it that what's supposed to be provided to those bodies is not provided, or what? That is exactly what we don't know. For poor citizens like those who are in darkness, let something be done. And if nothing cannot be done, the government should boldly come out. Just like the way Mr. President said it. Mr. President has said it, and they said the reward is enough for the whites. Go to Aso Rock now, you discover there is solar. Indirectly, the president is telling you, don't rely on Nepa, don't rely on the AEDC again. He has let your people saying that it's supposed to be left that
Okay, I think we lost the call. You can call back again. Okay, we are talking about what must change. You've heard it from our listeners calling in and giving their own, challenge about this electricity. Some said it has improved, some said it has not improved, some said that the lights are still flickering. When they bring it 5 minutes, they'll take it and return it back. They'll take it and return it back. And we have looked at this, and what do you think must change? I mean, there are a lot that needs to be changed, but we need to point out most of these things that need to change because that is where we want the change to come from. That is where we want improvement, right? And I think we talked about the communication aspect. I think there should be improvements of communication to the consumers. There needs to be improvement of communication. Okay, we have another call. Let's take this. Sorry. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Sorry for calling you back. It's Ambassador Gabe, the challenger.
Okay, please, Ambassador, make it snappy. Please, make it snappy.
Don't worry, I'll make it snappy. It's because of the question you asked that you see I came back to answer. You see, these are the things that we're supposed to change. 3-point agenda. Number one, the creation of awareness and orientation.
Okay.
They're supposed to upgrade it, create jingles on these radio stations and others. Secondly, again, they should try and give customers constant electricity supply so that customers will be able to pay their bills. I don't get your understanding. Then lastly, my last point goes like this. Please, they should upgrade on giving people, you understand, estimated billing. I don't get your understanding.
Sorry, I didn't get that. You said they should do what? I didn't get that.
They're supposed to work on it. If they work on these 3 points, believe you me, they will come out victorious. As I earlier told you, yesterday there was a
Okay, thank you, sir.
improvement in this week. That they brought it around 11 and they took it around 4 a.m. So 5 hours light in Fulani yesterday. I'm giving them kudos for doing that.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
They should upgrade.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So we have a comment on Facebook by Mohammed Buka. So he said, you know those small movements that make you pause and ask, wait, is this really where we are? Yesterday, I carried my beans to ground for moi moi, expecting the usual quick process. I handed them over and the woman looked at me calmly and said, Malama, you will have to bring your own water. There is no water yet to use for grinding. I actually thought she was joking. Bring my own water to a grinding shop. But she was serious. No water, not even for business. And just like that, it hit me. The water scarcity in Mina is no longer just about taps running dry at home. It's affecting small businesses, daily cooking, and basic routines we once took for granted. When a grinding machine now operates on a bring your own water policy, there is a lot. That says a lot about the situation on ground. So naturally, one question comes to mind: if I bring the beans and now bring the water too, what exactly am I paying for in the grinding? So next time, now to come with my water, my light, and maybe operate the machine for myself to Abi. So you know that this water issue is also, this electricity issue is also affecting water.
Serious.
And it goes on. So the two sectors work
Hand
together.
in hand.
So if this electricity was constant, if it was stable, there would not be
Issue of
water scarcity.
Talking about water, let me share my
Let's not even go to that water aspect today.
Yesterday,
If
they said no light. I went to my neighbor's place to get water because obviously
We have another call. Let's leave about
said
water.
no
Let us.
Let's talk about water. Let's have another call. We have another call. We have
God.
another call. Thank you.
That will be a whole session for that one.
Vicky, let's not talk about
So what
water
must
now.
change now? We have heard from them. We heard from them last week. We have assessed the situation on ground and realized that there will be no change as they promised. They said now. We are still waiting for the now. So what must change? What are people expecting to change?
Like as Vicky spoke about communication. Me, I will talk about the issue of transparency. So when you're transparent about something, like if there's no shady deals, maybe there's not something in your wardrobe. When you're transparent about something, if everybody will tend to come be open to you. If you're giving me, for example, you tell me that this paper that you are holding or close to is white, and I can see it's white. There's no some dots of black. I won't have issue.
Yeah.
Like we said earlier, Vicky also said, if you're going to see us consumers as partners in progress, as not just people that come to pay bills, as after pay bill, I don't have business with you, I don't have anything. We'll work hand in hand. Like once it's transparency, everything will be fine. Even the consumers will feel that if you go to NEDC's office, so everything they will show you. It will be gwadi gwadi, nupe nupe, ibo flani flani. Like it's going to be fine. Because the layman, there's nothing the layman likes like when you're being transparent to him. Even though as a black man we can be so corny at times, but if out of 10%, if you can be at least 4 or 5% transparent, they won't bother. Just give them the light, like what Gabriel Challenger just said now. If a layman can have even though it's 5-6 hours like at a stretch, you won't complain, no. Because within that period you have planned his life.
Exactly.
You have finished planning his life.
Once you are straight,
because you know that for that 5 hours, even his child, if the child be saying he touched that fridge, that child is in trouble. You forget that he gave birth to that child. So do you understand? The layman will plan himself that okay, if he's talking about like putting your cooking your soup and putting in the fridge, and you're closing that fridge for 5 hours. If you have a good fridge, automatically you should expect that it will get frozen and this thing, and it's not just be opening up and off and on. If it's a weather, he knows that I have business, so for that 5 hours, I'll be able to do this and this.
Even if it's load shedding,
at least you know
publish it and tell
this is it too.
Yes.
If it's someone that do all this printing and all this business people like Pascal, they will know how to arrange them so that they'll bring their businesses and they'll print it for them at a time. So all those things like I heard Vicky, before you bring that call, Vicky used to iron her clothes to another place. She will plan herself. I just said I want to buy solar feed. I just said I want to buy solar feed. She don't buy solar feed. She plan herself. So all those.
All right, let's take this call. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
Please, can you speak loud, please? Increase the volume of your radios.
Okay. My own is like Nepa and this water. They are brother and sister. If one is not available, you never get one.
That's what you just said, yes.
Right. You never get one. What I'm teaching, who I'm teaching is Nepa that are sharing Nepa. That's why when they want to share, they don't even knock. They will just put this. You just go and put this on the floor. Because they know that people are paying for black house.
Ma, please, which area are you staying?
Otherwise, whom are their house here? Even their own house, no like.
Please, which area, ma? Where are you staying? Which area? Which area? Where are you staying? Which area? Okay. So has there been any improvements in the light?
And you see, even if the water board should give water, we don't have even that line. It depends on a borehole.
We are talking about electricity, ma.
Yes, you said. You said they work hand in hand, so if they can improve lights.
So that's why we are talking. Let's say the light is available, we never complain. Because some are good that systematic are giving us. And if you want to buy, you go and buy. So, nothing like that.
Okay.
The problem is light.
Okay.
It's light. All over is light.
All right, ma.
So, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, before another call comes in, I think the next point I think that needs to be done is there need to be investment on our infrastructure. The maintenance should not just when the maintenance come, just as Vicky said, if something happens, if someone cough, everybody sneezes. So it's not when something is at fault, that is when it now affects everybody. So if the maintenance is being done regularly, it won't affect us this way. Imagine they just said, okay, this is happening and it's affecting the whole nation and everybody is having very low allocation in electricity. So if something is done periodically, it will not affect us this way. So I think this attitude of having emergency maintenance, fire brigade approach should stop. The maintenance should be done regularly so that when this kind of huge issue comes up, it will not affect us this much. So there need to be much investment on.
They should plan themselves.
They need to
like,
plan
it
themselves.
can either be quarterly, on a quarterly basis, or
And
maybe,
not when the something is just affect and
And
everybody
honestly,
is.
it's not even about if there is any fault or anything. It should be fixed and not managed. You know, this maintenance can come in two ways. Sometimes it can be just let's manage it for the.
There should not be any
It should
management.
be fixed and not managed.
yes, that's what
Honestly.
I'm just saying, Vicky, that if it's done like maybe on a regular basis, like on a quarterly basis, it won't reach the essence of like, because if you're saying you're fixing the maintenance, you know, customers now, that fixing might take maybe 2 or 3 days.
Now
And
they
that
said
is going to
something
be a
is 2
problem.
days, but it's getting to 2 weeks,
But
3
today is
weeks now.
28.
It's getting to it has extended to this stage. So
Okay, our time is almost.
But before
rounding
then,
up.
Vicky,
Before then, okay,
Before
Let's
then, let's
pick.
speak. Maybe my brother that is calling my customer, the customer partner in business.
it's well. Okay, hello, good morning.
Good morning, ladies in the studio.
Good morning, sir.
I still remember Madam calling from Three Quarters.
Okay, sir.
I think this issue of Nepa you are talking about, in fact, I'm about to take them to court this morning. You see, sometimes I'm an educated person. I don't want to argue with uneducated people who are into business that they don't know anything about. You can't deny me services and you are expecting me to pay for that services at the end of the month. Nepa have not been giving light, and once the month is ended, they will start disturbing you off and on. In fact, I want to give them one good month more. People are now their steps, waiting for them to come for disconnection so that they will take action on them. So they will be very careful when they will be sending out connect light.
So
They've given them expo.
They don't tell you. They don't tell you. No answer.
Okay, so we have another comment before we go. We have another comment on Facebook. So it's Alexander Sado. It says that it's really a tough season for all. Personal investment in solar deep freezer and solar boreholes is becoming imperative. People who have funds should look that way and make good business endeavors out of them. Our government at all levels have left much to be desired.
Well, because someone answered you and you want to see a question. Okay, you bit better the two to go to. Okay, last.
All right, hello, good morning.
Last caller.
Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, sir.
Welcome to Up Nepa. Your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Mohammed. I'm calling from Banking Service.
Okay, sir.
Okay, you're welcome.
You see all these things you are discussing. The bottom line is that the corruption has gone deep into the society, and that is what we are paying for. I remember when I was young, in the old Nepa, you didn't have to go and choose to pay your light bill. People were actually paying your light because the supply was there and constant. Now, just like some of the scholars have said, we don't plan in this country. There is expansion of people that have been connected. What steps have the authorities taken to also expand this network? If you go to some areas and you see the poles and the wires that are being used as service wires, I pity them. And that is why at times you discover that there is there is fire outbreak because we are using substandard things and the authorities are not upgrading the facilities. If you contribute money, buy cable or buy anything, it automatically becomes that of the IIAs or whatever they call them. Then how can things work? And they are not investing anything in this facility.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right, sir.
The light situation being in your area, sir?
That is around Maurice, down Maurice, the other side.
Yeah, has there been improvement in light?
Since last week.
There is no any improvement. The only improvement we have seen is, I think, last night they gave us light from around 3 to 5 a.m. this morning. That is the most. There was a day we spent.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you for giving us the updates. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, I think that will be all for. Well, if we allow these people, they will finish us with their, updates. All right. Okay. It's been a wonderful time today here at Nepa, and to all that called and to those that contributed, to our listener and our viewers out there. Thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you for calling in, and thank you for dropping your comments on our social media platform. This is the Nepa platform, and if you have not followed us, follow us on Facebook at Nepa platform and on YouTube at Nepa_platform. Don't forget to hit that notification button so that we can get you can see updates from this program. But before I round up, I want to say this word. I want to drop this word for you. Now, power is not a privilege, it's a promise. And electricity may be technical, but accountability is not optional. So what must change is not just supply. What must change is transparency, planning, and trust. My name is Victoria Festus, and with me has been Sefia Yaman and Justina Ashishana. From all of us at Up Nepa, we want to wish you a wonderful, wonderful, and a lovely Friday. Do have a wonderful and a productive day. Up Nepa,
Let there be light.